Hey, what's up guys? My name is Michael Westbrook. As always, thank you for checking out this video. If you haven't done so already, definitely hit subscribe and ring the bell for notifications. That makes sure that you're not gonna miss any future content. When I started making videos for YouTube over 3 years ago, the goal was to make videos from the perspective of a working full-time musician. I've been fortunate enough to do this for almost 20 years now. Whether it's a practical perspective on gear or a look at life on the road, whatever, I want to come at it from the viewpoint of a musician who isn't famous but is able to do this for a living. For me, there's always been a lack of this perspective here on YouTube, but more and more pro players are starting to make videos, starting to give us insight into the way they think or the way they play or whatever. My buddy Daniel Carson recently tipped me off to a channel that I hadn't heard of. It's a guy named Justin Ostrander. When I first found his channel, he had under 1,000 subscribers, and I think now he has maybe around 1,200. Whatever the case, he's got a small channel, and I feel like a lot of people don't know about him. He is putting out tons of incredible content, and it's just filled with just nuggets of wisdom and just pure gold.
The second type of guitar player is someone who focuses more on the creative aspect of playing guitar. This is someone who focuses more on songs and on playing with a band and making sure that their parts agree with the drummer, the bass player, the acoustic guitar player, or the rhythm guitar player, the keyboard player, if they're in a country band, the pedal steel, and most importantly, the vocal. They're the kind of guitar player who can support the general emotion of the song and of the band, rather than playing something that they think is cool, but might have some sort of disconnect emotionally. It might be pointing a different direction emotionally than the rest of the band or than the lyric. I've built a literal career in Nashville by being the second type of guitar player.
If you're not familiar with Justin, he is a session guitarist out of Nashville, Tennessee, and he has played on tons and tons of records. I'll put some links down in the description with more info on him. But he has these videos that he's making that range from what he calls the Overdub sessions, which are from his house, recording guitar on different songs for different people, to shorts from sessions, gear videos, all kinds of stuff, and most of these videos only get a few hundred views. So I wanted to tell you guys about him, tell you to go check out his channel. There is so much good stuff on there. I'm gonna link down below some of my favorite videos that I've seen that I feel like are just filled with lots of great tips. Justin does a great job of giving you his perspective on how he plays, what he's thinking about, kind of how he attacks a song, how he's thinking about the different parts. And I love that kind of stuff. That's some of my favorite stuff on YouTube, because there's plenty of stuff that focuses on technique or, you know, theory or all that stuff, but it's very rare that we get insight into an incredible player's perspective about how they're thinking about parts, how they're going about layering parts or adding parts. You know, even for myself, that I saw so much of a lack of this that I made a course on it, and I've talked about that in other videos. There's just a serious lack of that, and so it's been amazing to see Justin's insight on all these things, just how he's thinking about it, all in a very down-to-earth, very practical way of thinking about it and going about it all.
People always ask me about teaching, ask me about lessons and all this stuff, and what do you need to practice? And I have a one-word response. Songs. That's it. Practice songs. Learn songs top to bottom. If you want to play music with other musicians in the styles that you like to listen to, go learn those songs. Don't learn the techniques within the performance of those songs. Learn the songs as a whole. When you learn techniques and you learn exercises, you're getting all of the physicality without context. So to me, like, the song is the king of everything. Right? So if you want to play music with other people and you want to get better at the guitar with that in mind, learn songs.
Justin lives definitely in the country world. Most of the sessions he's doing are for country music, and I can understand how that might turn some people off if that's not your thing. But I would encourage you to still press through, watch some of the videos, because a lot of the concepts, a lot of the ideas he's talking about are going to work for just about anything. He's talking about big musical ideas and not necessarily things that are locked into just the country style.
Sometimes you need to shift your focus as to when the shift your focus from when the chords change to when the vocal is phrasing. That's hard for guitar players because you start out playing chords. You learn how to play songs by playing chords, and you think of the song in terms of its harmonic structure. And as guitar players, we can get really stuck on like, well, the chords change like this, so everything that I play is going to have this goo, choo, do, you know, and that can make a song really plotty, you know. So on this chorus part, what just sort of happened as I was playing is that I switched gears from here's what happens with the chords to here's when the vocalist is not singing. So you can hear it, right? My lines, my answer lines in the chorus don't line up with chord changes. They line up with when she's not singing. That's a really big deal. Really big deal. Like I would have paid a lot of money for somebody to teach me that when I started doing this.
I think Justin does a great job of explaining different ideas, explaining different concepts without talking over people's heads. He explains a lot of things so that beginners can understand them, so that if you're not very experienced, that you can really get something from that. But then also these bigger musical ideas that are going to apply to anybody, no matter how advanced you are. Again, I'm going to post a lot of links down below of Justin's channel, some of my favorite videos, as well as an Apple Music playlist that kind of highlights a lot of the stuff that he's played on. So be sure to check out all of that. Definitely give him a subscribe. He doesn't know I'm making this video or anything. I just really wanted to highlight his channel because I think he's doing a lot of amazing things over there. That's going to do it for this one. As always, thank you for watching. I fly out tomorrow. I'm gone for a couple weeks teching on the road. And then in May, I'm super excited to jump back in with the Crowder guys. I'll be playing with them as well as playing a show with Noah Guthrie and Good Trouble. So be on the lookout for some videos from those gigs as well as just my regular videos from here in the studio. All right, until next time, I'll see you out there.